You know, most people think that when you're born into a privileged family like you are, then you've got things made. Now, I beg to differ because I really think that it's harder to find your mojo, your motivation when everything is handed to you in your platter, you know, like that. So, how come you never got tempted, or did you get tempted with the whole easy life of parties, drugs, fast cars, faster babes?
You know, honestly, Cole, I've done all of it. I won't deny it. You know, I lived in New York for 4 years. You know, I went to college there, so I've done everything. But I guess I realized earlier on what I want to do in my life. You know, I'm not here because I get fame and I get fans and I can, you know, buy an expensive car and, you know, go for parties. That doesn't excite me.
Then why are you here?
Directors excite me, movies excite me. I still feel, you know, it's like Disneyland for me. You know, being on a film set, being, you know, just to get a scene and be something. I guess I'm not an expressive person. I can't express happiness, sadness. I can't speak to anybody, you know, if it's my parents or my friend. Movie gives me a medium to express myself somewhere. It's a little pseudo-intellectual, but it's also the truth. You know, I can really, when a camera is there, I find purpose to life. You know, I guess it's as simple as that.
So you switch on literally much more in front of the camera than you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
In real life.
There will be a 30% of a facade that you'll probably see, or the world will see of me. But when the camera is on, you kind of lose all of that because you're so into the head of the character and the emotion that I find a sense of truth and really sense of living at that moment. So that does well for me.
What is the greatest or biggest misconception about you?
That I'm a Casanova. You know, to be honest, Cole, I'm not just saying this because now suddenly I have this image and I'm trying to be this good boy. I'm not a good boy. You know, I've done my fair share of.
Please, God forbid you're a good boy. Like, how boring. Like,
I'm not.
Yeah, like how boring. You're young, you're pretty, exactly. Like, you know, you should have your fun in life. Okay, like good looking, pretty,
See, I love women. You know, I am heterosexual. I am 29, I'm not married, I'm single. I'm fairly successful. So I like women, you know, so if I'm going on a date, my intentions are not only to, you know, have an affair with her, I also want to be in a relationship. Because I'm an actor, because I'm single, there are certain things that are reported about me which are extra exaggerated and glamorized. I think that creates a wrong impression of someone and people make a judgment about you. You know, they start judging you for what they read. So that I think is the biggest misconception. I'm not a Casanova. I've not dated so many girls. Trust me. At the age of 29, my friends have dated even more women than me, and they're not even actors. I don't have a normal life. You know, I don't meet normal people that often. The only people I meet are probably actresses or people who are on a film set, and there are not many women on a film set except an actress. So you end up dating them. You know, I've dated one actor, that's Deepika, and I was quite open about it. But right now I've been single for the longest time.
So are you saying you're not being afforded the privacy in a sense to just live your life as a young, successful man because you're a public figure? Is that it? Also,
that is it. But having said that, I'm really grateful, you know, for whatever I have, for whatever, all the things that I can do, I cannot do. But if I really want to do it, I can do it. You know, if I say, screw this image and I really don't care what people think of me, which I should probably think, because at the end it's your work that matters, it's not what people write and talk about you.
It makes me wonder that when your parents, rightly so, sort of reacted protectively towards you after a lot of unkind things were said about you on a public platform, do you think you took stock of your image for the first time and sort of went slightly, honestly, I'm not going to be so open?
Behind closed doors, Sonam, Deepika, Shahid, Ranbir, Imran, Anushka, me, we all are friends. You know, we all meet at parties, we talk about each other's work, we message each other. There is a good sense of, you know,
and you know more about each other's lives than any of us will.
Exactly. So I didn't feel bad. You know, I knew the nature of the show. I was on that show too. I also must have said few things which are unflattering, and that's fine. But like I said, it's forgotten. You know, the more I talk about it, the more people make something of it. But it's all done.